Hi everybody, thank you for joining me today. So Friday's video is going to be the next two cards in our card kit that we're working on, which is the vintage gingham. And it's from Simple Stories, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the two that we did last week. I'm just trying to move some stuff. So these were the first two that we did. So we're going to go ahead, vintage linen. I said it right. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and start by pulling out all of our pieces. What I love about these card kits is that you get everything, right? You get a base page, and then everything else builds up from that page. So really and truly, and I know this is going to sound crazy, bear with me. So in these videos, you see me put these together and then put them on top of the card front, and to finish out the card. What if you got these and just created the bases, like everything, like from that base paper build up to where it was complete, and then had them in like a like sectioned off, like create you sort of like a already made card fronts that you could just pull out, put a new sentiment on, or find the sentiment that you want and put it onto a card base and send it to someone. You know what I mean? Like almost have like prepped cards, a prepped area, if that's making sense. I think these would be perfect for stuff like that, where you wouldn't have to necessarily put it right on the card base right away. You would just do all your fronts, create them based off of the designs, and then have them in a spot to where if you needed a card quickly, you could just grab one, put it on top of a card base, sign the inside, and keep it pushing, right? I mean, I guess you could just finish it out while you're doing it, but I was just trying to think of something like, what if you didn't necessarily want to make it a card right away? You know what I mean? Like maybe you're not sure you want to use the sentiments that they've used in the pictures. Like I'm just trying to think of a way that maybe you could do this and have it work in other ways, if that makes sense. And I love this one with the bike. It's like, it's a happy birthday card. It says, let's celebrate, happy birthday. I love it. Now for me, I would have put let's celebrate on the front and put the happy birthday on the inside, and then like you would be able to sign it. If you wanted to do something like that, you could. I guess part of the reason why I was thinking it would work doing just the individual fronts is because if you didn't want to use the lighter weight card bases that they give you, then you could just create your own card base with whatever you wanted when you were ready. See what I'm saying? So you'll see. I'm going to put this all together first and then attach it. I think I attach it to the card base. Or maybe that's the other one. I don't know. We're going to see as we go. I just recorded this not a few days ago, like maybe Sunday, and I can't even remember what I did. No, I did. So we're just gluing each of the patterns down, and I know you can't really tell by watching, but I look at the like the little small picture they have there, and then I also try to read what they're trying to tell me, what piece goes where, what to grab, all that good stuff. And then as I figure it out which piece, then I just keep doing my layers. So of course, ran out of tape because that's what we do when we're doing a video that's being recorded. You gotta run out of tape. It's almost like, I don't know, it's expected at this point. So now we're just putting down a little tape runner and then adding the glue. And then we're going to line up our lemons and pale. And then we're going to add our other pieces. So we have the zest down at the bottom. This little sentiment there, it says, I know it's real small. Hold on. You're the, and then zest instead of best. That's cute. That's a cute little thing. We can keep that. I like these actually. I like these little sayings. So like one is like sending lots of sunshine, thinking of you, you make life sweet. Those were the first two we did. And then this one, like I said, we have the you're the zest, and then the one with the bike is going to be let's celebrate happy birthday. I think that's so totally cute. So now we're taping up the back of that card, and we're just attaching it straight to the card base. So that's what I mean by you could create all of those, have them all done and ready to go, and whenever you're ready for the card to be sent out, then add it to a card base. And that way you can get a card base that's maybe a little bit heavier stock. I like the heavier weight card stocks because I feel like it makes it feels like a better quality card, if that makes sense. Okay, so now we're going to start on our second one. And again, I love this gingham with this attached piece here. And then on this one, I do decide I'm just going to like go ahead and attach it. Because usually that's what I'll do. Like I'll put the base on and then I just keep layering the stuff on up from there. Now I did find with these cards and this paper collection, it's not covering from edge to edge of the card like it used to. I don't know if this is an older pattern or older kit. I can't remember. But it's like it lines up slightly weird. But I think I'm able to get it to work, and we're going to keep it moving. So I attached this, and you're going to see in a few seconds, I did not realize there was another piece that was supposed to go behind that collection. And I didn't notice it until I went to lay out where the butterflies go. And that's when I pulled up the paper because I was like, wait, there's something there that I don't have. So I actually found the ticket. It was on, I want to say, the cardstock. Yeah, right there. And so I grabbed that, but of course, that's how quick that glue dries. It's not going to lift up. So to cheat it, I grabbed and my scissors cut just one of the little tabs and put it at the top. So it looks like there's one going through the whole thing, but it's just that little piece. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. If you miss something or you don't put something that you're supposed to, it'll be okay. I just wanted to have that little piece of blue that they were showing, and I was missing that part. So I made it work. So here we're going to put our sentiment. I'm putting it along the wheels of the bike, which gives me a little bit of room right there on the bottom right for the happy birthday. And there's our cards. And now, since we started doing the enamel dots from Nuvo, the Nuvo drops, we're going to do the same thing on this one. And you're going to see me actually mess up on this one because, okay, I don't know if you guys noticed, I didn't glue down those butterflies. I didn't know, but I'm going to know right here. Because I grabbed it to start doing my tapping, and I realized, crap, when the butterfly moved. So I'm just going to go ahead, refresh some of those, and slap it again. And then once I clear off the Nuvo drop off the back of the butterfly, I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. Oh my God, you should have seen me when I did it. I was like, ah. But thankfully, you don't hear the cuss words. That's why I do voiceovers. Okay. So my one little enamel dot looks a little drunk, but for the most part, it's all right. So here we go. 4 cards. Aren't they cute? And these would make great gifts. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Once we're done with this, we could add some envelopes with them, take some ribbon, make a bow, and you have a great gift to give to somebody for Mother's Day, for a birthday, or for any occasion. Just to say, hey, I was thinking of you and I made these. Here you go. Something to brighten someone's day, because these are bright and beautiful. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Definitely check out our next video, which hopefully will be on Tuesday, and I will see you guys later. Have a great one.